Hello everyone, welcome back to Salesforce. Let's sail the Salesforce world together. Now think about this. If you share your mobile number, credit card, or even customer data with a generative AI model like GPT or Gemini, you risk losing control. That information could be retained or even misused. And the same risk exists in the Salesforce Agentforce as well. So when you ground your prompt templates with the actual CRM data, and when you send these prompt templates to the LLMs, so there is a chance of LLMs are learning about your actual CRM data. So in order to avoid these security concerns, so Salesforce has come up with Einstein Trust Layer, which is a security shield for AI that protects your data while still unlocking full power of generative AI. So let's get started. So now let's see what is Einstein Trust Layer is. Using generative AI can be incredibly powerful. It can save time, boost productivity, even help your business innovate faster. But here is the challenge. It also raises serious concerns about keeping your company's secrets and customer data safe. And that's where exactly Einstein Trust Layer comes in. The Einstein Trust Layer is a built-in security system inside Salesforce that protects your data whenever you use AI. And it gives you strong privacy and security tools to safeguard your information and clear rules on how your data is used. Nothing happens without transparency, and built-in controls that ensure sensitive details like customer records or personal data are always kept safe. So instead of worrying about data leaks or misuse, you can confidently take advantage of AI powered features while protecting both your company's privacy and your customers' trust. So that's the true power of Einstein Trust Layer. AI innovation with security at its core. And these are the core features of Einstein Trust Layer, and we will explore each of these in the prompt response journey in the coming up slides. So this is how the Einstein Trust Layer works, and whenever user interacted with the Agentforce agent, so the prompt will be sent to the secure data retrieval, grounding and data masking and prompt defense, and it will reach to LLM Gateway, and here we will have number of models, and models will generate response, and the response detection, toxicity detection, and data demasking, and audit trade and feedback, and to the again agent. So this is how the journey of any prompt works in the agent force. So let's see each of them slide in detail. Now let's see the prompt response journey. So what happens before the response? So whenever user asks for vendor information, so underneath we use prompt template, and prompt template will take as input as user query, and based on the user query it will securely retrieve the data respecting the user permissions, and this data will be sent to the LLM. So before sending to the LLM, we have resolved prompt in the prompt template where we can see what kind of data is sending to the LLM. So here you can see it is sending vendor, which is organization. Actually here we need to have organization name, but we are using Einstein Trust Layer. This is how it masks the actual data here. And also annual revenue. Instead of sending an actual annual revenue value, it is sending as input, which is like a tokens. So this is the actual prompt template that we are sending to the LLM. Based on this prompt template, LLM will give the response. Here are the two layers which we have, like secure data retrieval in the first place, like we will get the data here, and then we will have data masking. So in the resolved prompt template we will see how data is masked here, and we have prompt defense. So instead of LLMs may have hallucinations, it may have unnecessary responses. So to it securely follows the system policies which is already defined, like it may not give unnecessary responses or like any toxicity kind of responses, and also jailbreak attempts and all these things. So this is how it, before response works. So once prompt is secured, it moves into the response generation phase. Here, Salesforce uses the LLM Gateway, a secure layer that connects Salesforce to different AI models like OpenAI, Gemini, or Claude. Salesforce models as well. All of this communication is fully encrypted so your data stays safe while in transit. Salesforce owns model run completely inside the Salesforce trust boundary. Third-party models like OpenAI work in a shared boundary but with strict safeguards. And if you host your own models, they stay within your infrastructure. So most importantly, here we have zero data retention, which means your data is never stored, never used for training, and it is deleted right after the response is sent back. So this gives you the power of generative AI while keeping your data private and secure. So now let's see what happens after generating the response. Once response is generated, first it will detect the toxicity of the response. So it will detect whether the response has any toxic information or any harmful content. It will give you a warning. So and then we have data demasking. So once we have the response, the data will be demasked. Here you can see in the before response I have two fields, one is vendor name and also like annual revenue. So these two fields are using Einstein Trust Layer I have masked here. So after generating the response it is again demasked, again it has given actual values here. Here you can see annual revenue value here and also name. So this is how the data masking demasking happens. And then we have feedback and audit trail. So all this information is logged into that Salesforce data cloud using some generative AI objects. So there we can see what are the things is happened in this response journey. So this is how the Einstein Trust Layer works, going through all these layers to address security concerns. So in our next video, we will explore how to actually set up the Einstein Trust Layer in your Salesforce org. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Salesforce. Thank you for watching this video and see you in the next one.